talking about this. You should go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And I'm still in the same replay mode, and because I'm too lazy to do something else. So, like I said in that video, I would be theorizing about the other islands. Like you said when I clicked on the title. So, the other islands look like just hills above water. What could they represent? What could they mean? Could they be used in other seasons? From now, I will answer all those. So, let's start by saying how an island begins. So, as you might know if you're older, then you know that the continents, well, a theory of how the continents got together in the Earth is that there used to be a giant continent called Pangaea, and that they broke apart eventually. Now these islands are not a good example of that, because if this used to be one giant island, this looks nothing like that. They look completely apart. Another theory I might have about this is that there might have been like an outland here, like maybe there wasn't an ocean here, and there is like like the layers of it are rock and not just completely hills and water. That is another theory, and the water level just increased highly. But yeah. Another good theory that I also have is that, so you saw the volcano form? Well, you didn't. I'm not sure Epic showed that. I gotta go check that later anyways. So you saw this volcano form on the side of it. It's right in the corner of the map. Kind of easy to see. So another one of my theories is that the volcano that there's like volcanic activity under the island, and it could just be that what happened was, this is also like, I mean, this can happen, like if you've ever heard about how Hawaii formed. If you don't know, there are islands that have formed by volcanoes. Anyways, so another theory I have is that there was volcanic activity underneath this island, and it went all the way from here, like there was like okay, first of all, let's explain how the Earth works. So, now in the Earth, there's a giant layer of magma covering the entire Earth. That is true. Now, my theory is that there could have been volcanoes under the water, like underwater volcanoes, that made these islands without like rocks, and they burned them away. And then the grass there is just grass grown on like old volcanoes, or what's left of volcanoes. So yeah, that's one of my theories. Another one is that sea simply eroded it. If you don't know what the word eroded means, it means that the sea simply like chipped it away because of the tides, and it simply eroded it. Now I have a good theory that actually is kind of good. So another theory I have, which might be proven to be horribly not true, and people will probably comment, William, what are you thinking? This is not a real theory. Well, my theory is simply that it did come down. I mean, like it came off of this side of the map. It's only one problem, so it's a bit of a problem. Do you see how the ice there is? Do you see like how much ice, like literally a good third of the map is covered in ice. You can't deny that. So there's no ice over there. So if it were to chip away, there would still be glaciers there. Like there would be other parts of ice there. Plus there would be like a glacier trail following it simply from the side of the map that broke all the way to the islands that supposedly were part of it. So those are my theories. They might not be proven right, but I have little evidence for them, which isn't the best, but I promise we will try to find evidence. Okay, so evidence to support my theory. Oh, I didn't know they added a bunny. That's cute. Anyways, off task. So, a thing is, when islands form, they don't generally have like smaller hills on the sides of them, like these, if you notice. So, a theory of mine is that this used to be rock, and this is like a jigsaw puzzle, and that over there simply broke all the way from here. And then grass just covers it now. There is no evidence to support that. However, those are not naturally natural. So, well, sometimes there, but rarely. Another thing. So, remember the rocket launch? I forgot what season it was, like 3, 4, I forgot. So, the rocket launch. They launched a giant rocket here. Simple enough. But, you never knew where the rocket went. It rifted, didn't it, in the sky. And yeah. So, a theory I have is that the rocket could have potentially hit. Like, I know that the island actually wasn't bigger. Like, the island maps are, like, the shape of the island is, like, the same, except for the 2 islands, ever since season 1. So I know that's true. However, there's always a chance the meteor, like, maybe there's something connecting this island, like the, island we know as the Fortnite Island, to those islands over there. There's always a chance there's like maybe something underwater connecting them, and the rocket could have blown those up. But however, hey, it's a respawn van. You know what? Never mind. Well, that's off topic. Sorry, I keep getting off topic with these things. Anyways, so there is always a chance that the rocket hit something underwater that caused those islands to be like that. Now, I know if you're from season 4 and you're criticizing me saying, okay, William, okay, I'm going to be truthful. I've been playing since season 5, not 4, so I wouldn't know anything about it, but I just happen to know it. So, it's my theory. You're probably going to prove me wrong in the comments. You know what? I probably like that, mostly because then you could share your theory with me, and we could see actually what could have happened. So, now, something else could have also happened. Not the rocket launch, but so remember I forgot what I was gonna say. Crap. One sec. Okay, I lost my train of thought again, but okay, here we go. So, you might notice this. It's a thing over here. Viking Village. Yep. Well, it's probably from there, like the main Viking Village in Fortnite, but anyways, you know how the Vikings in Fortnite, I think this is from season 3 or 2, but you might know this, they like to colonize wherever they can. Like, they just happen to choose this mountain. They colonize wherever they can. So now I've been finding weird brown specks over there that actually aren't part of the map. Because if you look, it looks like that's just the other islands over there, like wrinkled parts of the map. I find these weird brown blackish specks that suggest that they're colonizing on the other islands over there. If that is true, then that means that Fortnite characters should be able to go there. I'm not exactly sure why Epic's not like explaining this, but if you see people colonizing there, Fortnite characters should be able to go there. I mean, now, one of the theories are these are the creative islands. Those other ones that completely disses what I've just been talking about for the last 10 minutes, but that's a theory. that those islands are creative islands, that they just spawn there, like that one. However, they look nothing alike. You know, that kind of weirds me out. Because all of the islands in the entire game should look alike. They're by the same company. They use the same animation. They probably would have the same backstory. Sorry, I got a cough. Anyways, what I'm thinking about is these islands could have been connected to another game. I mean, the creative thing's obviously a lie. If you think I believe that, that's wrong. I do not believe that. That is complete bogus. I would not waste my time talking about that. But what if they're from a different game, like maybe a game with tons of islands? I'm trying to get an idea. I don't play a lot of games, just saying. But maybe you can comment in the comments what these islands might be from another game. Like, are they? They always could. I mean, those islands look weirdly familiar. Yeah, because the fact that those islands in the background do not look anything like the creative island, the spawn island, or the main island. They look like nothing like that. Well, I think that's going to end our theory video today. I will be posting another one. I'll maybe start a series. So, yeah. Like and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you enjoyed. And comment down below any of your theories, or if you can prove my theories right or wrong. And I would love, and if you can forward this to people that you might know that like know Epic Games, try to contact them or forward this video to them, because I'd love to know what happened. I think everybody in Fortnite would love to know what the difference between these islands are, and how they look nothing like this one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.